Kick it off. All right, you guys. Well, happy Monday. Yeah, get those guns blazing already. All right, guys. Well, hey, let's get on in the chat or the app, and we're going to talk about what we're going to do today. So we got a minute of cardio, and then grab yourself a dumbbell because we are going to do some goblet squats. And that's simply going to be us holding the dumbbell at the collarbone and then doing some front squats. So get a dumbbell that you're going to feel good about warming up with. We're then going to do 30 seconds of plank, and then we're going to go into 30 seconds of more cardio. And so that's going to be our round after our initial 1 minute of cardio, okay? So what I always recommend is grab yourself your own stopwatch whenever we have these, like, you know, these odd 30 seconds of something, but at the same time, I will keep track. I'll kind of keep track of you guys moving so I can tell you how long you guys have been doing that section for. Okay, so 1 minute of cardio, 10 dumbbell goblet squats. Once we finish that first minute, we'll do a 30-second plank and then 30 seconds cardio, and then we'll get right back into those goblet squats again. Okay, so give me that thumbs up if we're ready to start some cardio. All right, yeah, all right, here we go, guys. Cardio in 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, so let's start off with that 60 seconds of just moving. We can mobilize, right? We can stretch out, really whatever you want to do right now, but we're just starting to prep and prime our bodies for today's workout, okay? So sometimes I'll walk into a workout, I'll feel really, really tight in my hips, so then I'll start to like mobilize my hips a little bit more opposed to my warm-up. But if there are some movements in that warm-up that are gonna help me loosen up my hips, then I just keep on moving. So I know some of you guys have been out there where you walk into a workout, you're really, really tight, you're like almost doubted showing up, but you move and then you feel way better that you showed up and you moved. Better physically and emotionally. All right, guys, here we go, 10 seconds. Again, we're gonna go grab yourself a dumbbell for some goblet squats in 3, 2, 1, begin. Now, let that dumbbell sit at your chest, and you're gonna pull those hips back and down, drop to that depth, and then stand all the way up. So now we can have weights, or we don't even have to use weights. We can just do air squats. So it's gonna sit right here on that collarbone, pull those hips back and down, make sure that those feet are flat, and then stand up. Good, everybody seems to be in sync. Beautiful. Good work. All right, you guys, let's all drop down into a plank in 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, I'm gonna call an audible really quick when it comes to our goblet squats, and I'm gonna have us do 30 seconds of goblet squats. So then we're all gonna stay in sync, okay? So we got about 15 more seconds of the plank, and then I'm gonna put you right back into a set of cardio. And instead of doing 10, I'm just gonna have you do 30 seconds of goblet squats. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, guys, we're gonna go right back into cardio. We can do lateral shuffles. You can do running in place, rowing, whatever you want. There we go, but we are just gonna stay moving. And Dare, I don't know if you saw my response on Facebook, but yeah, we got a treadmill. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's walk right on over to those goblet squats and begin. You're gonna go right into those goblet squats, you guys. It's gonna be quick moving right into the next movement. So if we get 10 of these, that's great. If not, no big deal. Okay, 10 seconds, and I'm gonna have you guys go to the floor. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go to the floor. Right into that plank. You guys are doing great. Good. Hold that plank. Don't let those hips sag so we don't put too much pressure on that lower back. If you do need a little bit of relief, you can TP that butt up just a little bit, but try to make those hips as flat as possible to the floor. 5 seconds. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Let's get right back into some cardio. Perfect. Right up in there, you guys. So what we'll do is once we get done with this piece of cardio, we're going to do one more set of the goblet squats and then one more set of the plank, and then our warm-up will be complete. All right, you guys. 3, 2, 1, and goblet squats begin. So the big piece about these squats really that is I want those hips being able to drop down opposed to you leaning too far forward. Okay, that's a sign of really tight hips. Okay, so those hips go back, knees go out, lean forward a little bit, lower yourself down, and then stand all the way up. In 3, 2, 1, let's drop to the deck for that last 30-second plank. We're going to exceed that 5-minute warm-up just a little bit, but that's okay. All right. Ten more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, you're done. All right, you guys, well, let's go ahead. Grab some coffee, grab some water if you need it. So we're gonna move into our strength portion, and we're gonna be doing some shoulder taps, and we're gonna be doing some more goblet squats. Now, we're gonna do a single dumbbell goblet squat, okay? So it's gonna be essentially what we just got done doing, or we could just use that cross the body, right? So the goblet is when the dumbbell is straight up and down, and a front squat with the dumbbell is when it's sitting across the body. So what we're gonna do, you guys, is we're gonna go every 2 minutes. We're gonna do 16 of these Pike shoulder taps or regular shoulder taps. And then you're gonna be doing 10 of those goblet squats. And then whatever's remaining in those 2 minutes, you're just gonna rest. Okay, so it's essentially kind of like a little bit of interval, but at the same time, it's a skilled session where we're not trying to rush ourselves through something. We're gonna have rest, okay? So let's go over this really quick. A lot of you guys have done this prior, but let's go over our shoulder taps. So in this position, right, where shoulders gonna be over the wrist, we're just gonna go side to side and hit those shoulders. Now, if you do have the option, and if you would like to do more of a pike, we're gonna put our feet on a bench or a step where our body is gonna be a little bit more inverted, and we're still gonna tap those shoulders. So options could be, I know that Colleen has a rower. She can put her feet on the rower, the track of the rower if you wanted to, Colleen. That's gonna give you a little bit of an inverted position. Or again, guys, we don't have to do the inverted position. We can just be regular on the floor like we normally do in a push-up. Now, I've done this before. We put that butt up a little bit higher on the floor, but without the inverted position, it actually feels a little bit easier. But if you want to try that version also, let's do that also. Okay. So let's all get situated. Give you guys about a minute or so to get situated. That's good, Adair. Right? So we're going to do the 16 of those Pike shoulder taps, or just regular shoulder taps, and then 10 of those goblet squats. Beautiful. All right, you guys. Well, it looks like everybody is in place. Well, here we go. 16 in 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, you guys. So for any of you guys that are going to be here all week, I'm going to be here all week. This week, Charlie is getting a chance to go on a little bit of a vacation. So I'm going to be here on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. 16. And then once you're done with the 16, you're going to do 10 of those goblet squats. All right? So think of it like this. 1 breath, 1 rep at a time. Remember, you're going to shift those hips back and let them drop. Make sure that butt drops straight down. Don't lean forward too far. You want that booty dropping down, okay? Like you're putting your butt on a chair, like you're putting your butt on the toilet. There we go. And again, once you guys are done with this piece, you get to rest the remaining of the 2 minutes. So just as a time check, we are at 1 minute right now. So you have rest time. So grab some water. Yep.
We did 16 of those or 10?
10 of the goblet squat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good question. Good question. Yeah, we have 16 of the shoulder taps, but 10. Yeah. There we go.
You can tell I needed this morning.
Yeah, it's good. It's Monday. Need some good workout. Okay. Well, we got about 25 seconds remaining. What we'll do right now, you guys, is we'll throw in our icebreaker while you let you guys think about it for the next set. But what is something that you guys are looking forward to this week? All right, something that you're looking forward to this week, or maybe it's something you need to accomplish this week. All right, you guys, let's get in those shoulder pike positions in 3, 2, and begin. So shoulder taps begin. So we're going 16, 8 per side. Now, this is the area if you do have the option to add weight or add difficulty in that pike if you want, okay? Knowing that we're set at a time where we're set to do this in 2 minutes. So if you're having a little bit extra time of rest and you're like, maybe I can make this a little bit harder, you can always go up and weight or increase that angle of that inverted position. All right, you guys, we have 1 more minute of rest. All right, so again, the icebreaker is, what are you looking forward to this week? Or what is one thing that you would like to accomplish? Knowing everybody in this room, there's probably a lot of things you guys want to accomplish. But what is something that's just readily on your mind?
Coming home.
Coming home. Yeah. Erin's been out of town for a little bit. She's ready to be home.
I'm going to my office to help onboard a new staff person. I haven't been in my office in months.
That's awesome.
Experimentally going back to work this week for a few
days.
All
right. Congratulations. All right, you guys. Yeah, you keep going. We're going to start a brand new set, you guys.
I'm going to turn it off again.
There we go. Right back into it, guys. 16 shoulder taps. There we go. Nice. Those are good, you guys. You guys are proud about those movements. You guys are killing that. There we go. All right, you guys. Getting 10 of those front squats, and then we will rest. I started a new book yesterday. I don't know if you guys have read it, but it's called The Girl in the Blue Coat. That is something I'm excited to read this week. All right, we got about 50 seconds, you guys. All right, Colleen, you gonna say something? What are you looking forward to this week?
I have lots to do. I have an event coming up this weekend and people coming in from out of town to stay, so it'll be fun.
Right on. Full week of preparation. Okay, 30 seconds. All right, 15 seconds, you guys, and we're gonna start the next set. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, and begin. All right. Good, taking your time, you guys. Good. Not feeling like you need to rush through it at all. Take your time as you get down, and then abs tight, flexing at the top. Good work. Good. Yeah, once you guys get done, go ahead and rest. Got a full minute of rest ahead of us. Make sure you guys grab some water. Well, that's exciting in there. You get to go into work. All right, test the office out. All right, 40 seconds. All right, it's gonna be our last set. Okay, we're gonna do the exact same thing that we just got done doing. We're gonna do 16 of those shoulder taps and then 10 of those goblet squats. Here we go in 15 seconds. All right, here we go in 5, 4, 3, and begin. All right, guys, let's go. There we go. Guys, got your full minute out of the way. All right, guys, go ahead and grab yourself some water. Okay, let's go ahead and move down. So if you guys have been doing this long enough, you guys have done this baseline, the stone weight baseline before. What we're gonna do is we're gonna work for 10 minutes coming up. Okay, we're gonna be doing 7 up downs, 7 push-ups, and then we're going to be doing 7 dumbbell front squats. Now we're using 2 dumbbells. So I want you guys to grab 2 dumbbells. You're gonna let them sit right on your shoulders. We're going to mimic the same movement that we were doing. It's going to hit a little bit different, but we're gonna let them sit on your body so you can still do those front squats, but we have 2 dumbbells this time, okay? Opposed to having 1 dumbbell centering our chest, okay? Now, once we're gonna do this, you guys, we're going to do our up downs. We're gonna reach for the deck. We're gonna step out or jump out. And then you're gonna step up or jump up, feet flat, stand all the way up. Okay, that's gonna be movement number 1. Movement number 2 is gonna be push-ups on your toes or on your knees. Come all the way down, touch your chest to the deck, come all the way up, and then we'll go ahead and continue till we hit our 7. Now, once we're done with those 10 minutes, you're gonna get to rest for 3 minutes, okay? Then we're gonna go right into 3 minutes of max burpees Everybody loves burpees. So the only thing that's going to be different is what, you guys, right? We're going to step out or jump out. We're going to do our push-up on your toes or on your knees. We're then going to step up or jump up and give a little bit of a clap overhead. Now, when we get to those burpees, you guys, don't rush the movement. Make sure that all parameters are met, right? We're reaching for the deck. We're stepping out or jumping out. Our chest goes all the way to the deck. And then we step up or jump up, making sure our feet are flat. Our heels are not up. Our feet are flat. And then you jump and you clap overhead. Okay? All right, now, if this is your first time, make sure you put your information into the app because it's going to be tracking every single time that we come back to a baseline. All right? Okay, well, let's go ahead and do this real quick, you guys. Let's get 1 to 2 of those up downs. Let's get 1 to 2 of those push-ups. Let's grab those dumbbells. Make sure you're using the right weight. Go 1 to 2 of those front squats. And then we will start this party. Remember, it's always good to practice the movements in the order that we're doing them, just so our brain starts to think in that order. Beautiful. All right, you guys, it looks like you guys are about ready to rock and roll. Give you about 15 to 30 seconds. You guys know what the weights you guys want to use? Okay, give me that thumbs up if we're ready. Let's do it. All right, well, we are going to be moving in for 10 minutes. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, here we go. So 7 up downs. So just think up downs, 1 at a time, get to 7. Now, once we're done with our 7 up downs, we're going to do 7 push-ups. Okay, so you're going to take yourself down to the floor, right? This is another spot where you're going to know, are you doing them on your knees? Or are you doing them on your toes, right? So when we come back to these, or if you've already done this workout, we're retesting exactly how we tested initially. And then we'll do our 7 dumbbell front squats. Good work, you guys. Take that time. Now, the neat thing about baselines, right? Sometimes people don't even know what a baseline is. A baseline is simply, it's a test of our current fitness, right? There's going to be a couple of them this week, which is kind of a neat thing, so that we can always retest our fitness with the same exact workout that we did with all of the training that we do, because we don't just work on up downs and burpees and front squats and push-ups, right? We do a lot of other stuff, but all that other stuff helps us in this area also. Okay. Good, nice and smooth. Those front squats should feel a little bit heavier because we have 2 dumbbells this time, and the weight is at a different spot on our body, right? So the weight is distributed a little bit differently. There we go. All right. However you guys want to keep track of those rounds with, what we've sometimes done is, if you guys do have whiteboards, we can draw a line on that whiteboard, and every time that you complete your round, you just drag that finger through the line, right? We can have a stack of pennies or coins. Whatever's going to help you keep track of those rounds. So I was sharing with this kind of little tip with somebody earlier this morning who just started training. I was starting to say is that, you know, your body's going to start to feel a lot of different things when you train, right? Doesn't matter if you're brand new or, you know, you've been here for what, Adair? 8-10 years. Yeah. Right? You're going to feel, your body's going to feel an overwhelming sensation, right? And it's you needing to know, when do you pull back? When do you maybe give a little bit more of a push, right? You push that accelerator a little bit, or it's when you stop and catch your breath, just so you can let that overwhelmingness kind of stop. But I was telling her, you know, one of the biggest mistakes is pushing too hard, thinking that you have to push hard because other people around you are moving. All right, so remember, always do you. All right, you guys, we are 4 minutes into this. Just keep them bodies moving. Good work. So you guys have all increased your weight. There we go. Nice job, you guys. You guys are looking smooth. Yeah, there you go. So just kind of have some benchmarks. Always thinking about, hey, let's get through those movements first. And if you feel good about that piece, right, you can keep it ongoing. The next part is you'll like try to get through a full round staying in full motion. Okay. Or just cutting those in half. Right. The idea is you want to approach each round with a strategy, so it just doesn't overwhelm you when you think about maybe the time duration of what you're doing it for, but you're taking little pieces at a time. Good, you guys. All right. 4 more minutes and then we're going to rest. Sometimes you just want to do burpees. Be interested to know how many of you guys did this workout before or remember doing this workout before. No, there doesn't remember it. So one of the neat things what we could do in the app is when you guys write this down today, or if you have written it down before, it'll actually let you know the last time that we did this. So that's kind of like a cool little feature of it. So you know, then you can actually know what your score was. Look at it really quick. See if I can find the date that we did it at. I don't remember. That's all right. All right, guys, less than 2 minutes. All right. A little bit over a minute, you guys, and we get a full 3-minute break. I know we're getting towards the end. Some of us are getting a little bit tired. That's okay. Some of us have that last burst of energy. Let's get it. There we go. Pull those hips back. Abs tight. Pull those hips back. Then let yourself sit in that squat. There we go. Okay. 20 seconds. All right, 10 seconds, you guys. Get those last reps out of the way in 5, 4, 3, and rest. All right. All right, put those weights down. Walk around in your living room or your garage or your barn, right? And just let that heart rate go down, okay? Eventually, you're gonna pull up a seat. Make sure you guys grab some water also. So what we're gonna do after this 3-minute break is we are then gonna be doing 3 minutes of max burpees. Oof. Right, so maybe start to think about that kind of in 3 minutes, what is your goal going to be? It's always a good thing to approach something like this, right? Think about it. Okay, 90 seconds. Three minutes seems to be like a long time, right, guys? Or does it feel good? Rest is good. Yeah, rest is good.
Feels perfect.
Perfect. All right, 1 more minute. All right, once we're done with our 3 minutes, we'll have a little bit of a finisher.
I want to say thank you again on my annual advertising for 8 years with Still My CrossFit.
Hey, I love it. I love seeing it, right? That one thing I told you, it's been neat to see the whole, like, I mean, I've just got to see so much life up and down and career changes, and you always summit, you know? All right, you guys, 15 seconds, and we're gonna start this 3 minutes of burpees. All right, we're gonna go as many as we can. Make sure that all of them look awesome, right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Okay, so we're taking our time, right? We know the steps, right? We know the steps. Make sure that we're meeting all those criteria, right? When we get to the top, we're clapping overhead. There we go. Thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that, right, we're not compromising any movements as we start to fatigue a little bit or as we're rushing ourselves. All right, keep moving, you guys. All right. Okay, first minute is done. You got this, you got this. All right, we're pushing through. One more. All right, use that verbiage to yourself. One more. One more. Okay, 90 seconds. Okay, here we go, you guys. We are down to that last minute. Here we go. Keep it flowing, you guys. Keep it flowing. Okay, 30 seconds. Come on, you're doing it. Come on. Twenty seconds. Here we go. Nice little clap overhead. All right, 10 seconds. Come on, you got it. You got it. We're almost there, you guys. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, walk around, you guys. This is something you guys need to walk around, right? Yeah, walk around. Let that heart rate slowly come back down because I know that heart rate's pretty jacked right now. All right. All right. So we do have one more piece today. We're gonna have our finisher. Okay, it's gonna be Russian twists with some max tuck holds. Okay, so what we're gonna do with the Russian twist, you guys, is we are gonna sit on the floor. Okay, feet can touch the deck, right? Heels can be on the deck as you do your Russian twist, or they can be off as you do your Russian twist. And then whatever's remaining in that minute, you're gonna hold a tuck hold, okay? So you're gonna sit up tall. If you need to, with the fingertips, to grab your kneecaps, just to kind of help you out just a little bit, that's gonna be okay. Lower back can start to get a little bit tired in this position, so hands on the deck can be another option as you still keep your feet up off the deck. Okay, so we'll do 30 of these Russian twists. Each side will count as one, so we'll do 15 per side, and then we'll finish off that minute, the remaining of the minute, with that tuck hold. We'll do 5 sets of this, and then we will be done for the day. So it's gonna be called like a 5-minute EMOM. Every minute on the minute, we're gonna do that combination. that make sense?
No,
No? So you're
I
gonna
mean,
do
that makes sense, but it's the Russian, so we go back and forth.
Yep. You're gonna do those Russian twists.
And what was
And
the
then-
second one?
And then it's gonna be that tuck hold. So then you're gonna do is you're just gonna take your feet off the floor and bring your knees to your chest.
Got it. There we go. We're just holding.
Just holding. Yeah, just holding. All right, you guys. Well, let's take it to the deck. Let's end this party right with some 5 minutes of some summer love. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, here we go. So we're gonna do 30 of these Russian twists, right? Make sure you're keeping that midsection braced. So each time that you give that rotation, right, you're feeling that support. It's not just a loosey-goosey twisting of the back. Now, once we've hit 30, you're then gonna bring those knees to your chest or just take those feet off the floor and we're gonna hold that tuck position. There we go. Yep. We're just gonna hold that tuck for the remaining of the minute. Right, that lower back starts to kind of get you a little bit. Put your hands on the floor so you can still sit up tall. Yeah. You could even support those knees a little bit with fingertips on your kneecaps or palms on your kneecaps. All right, here we go. We're gonna go right back into some Russian twists in 3, 2, 1, begin. Good work, you guys. Come on, getting through it. Nice job, nice job. Keep it flowing. Good. Yep. And then once we're done with the Russian twist, tuck hold. Okay. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, guys, right back into those Russian twists. There we go. 20 or 30 seconds left. Good work, you guys. 15 seconds of those tuck holds. 5, 4, 3, and here we go. Right back in some Russian twists. Rotate side to side, you guys. Abs are tight, feet are off the deck. There we go. Here we go. 15 seconds. Good work, you guys. We have one more set after this. We'll do one more set of Russian twists in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, you guys, it's the last one, and then we are done for the day. Come on, here we go. Here we go, 15 seconds. All right, we're almost there in 5, 4, 3, and we are done. Put that right hand up. Give yourself a self high five. Let me give you a high five. Good job. All right, well, let's do what we do. Let's do our group photo. So where we do our before and after, our after gun show. All right, here we go, you guys. Dare's dead. A dare down. Here we go. Get those guns ablazing. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, you guys. Well, I will see you guys here tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. So whoever is going to be here, I will see you.
Hey, Coach.
Yo.
I have a question.
What's
how
up?
How do we see our last results?
Did you track the last one?
Yes.
You did. It should be at the bottom of or right above the results piece. It should say the last time you did it, it will give you your
gotcha.
score. Awesome.
Thank
Good
you.
question. You're wet. See you guys.